Welcome, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me here at the Galaxy with God, Love Notes. Of course, I want to thank you for being a part of my journey, a part of my soul tribe, a part of this family. I really appreciate you, one and all. All right. Holy Spirit, what's the message, please? What would you like us to see? What would you like us to know? What are the messages, please? And thank you. What are the messages, please? Okay. What else do we need to see? Oh, all right. So, what I'm getting here is you could be detached from something or someone. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, it's often when it's fulfilled. So, you could be detached from someone. You possibly were somehow codependent on this person's energy, maybe resources or something, but you detach somehow, or whatever the reason is, not sure yet, because you now know your worth and now you're receiving a good or a more stable companion. This is a gift that you'll be receiving. And it's coming straight from the divine, and you're actually ready, open, and receptive to receive this. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. So you're trusting your inner guidance going forward to receive what God has in store for you after detaching from possibly old relationship, old mindset, old something that is no longer aligned with you. You're now leaving this because you now know your worth. You know your worth. You could be working on self. You have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. So you could be dependent on someone to show you love, to be affectionate to you in some way, shape, or form. Or this could be the other way around. But you are no longer in that energy. You're leaving that old mindset. You're now having the courage. Let me be open to courageously take the step that are shown. Yes, so you're no longer, afraid to go forward or step forward to receive what God has for you. Yeah. So you've surrendered the old self, old addiction, old mindset, old attachments, whatever that's no longer for you. You're leaving all this behind, now knowing your self worth and moving towards something, to receive something, to receive a new love, to receive a new love. And when I say new love, it might not be in the form of someone else or something else, but divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Love, only love itself. Only love itself. So you yourself is love. And you don't even know because sometimes we tend to overlook who we really are because of how others treat us. But guess what? The good news is you're no longer in that energy. You know within yourself, deep down, because you have received this gift of love from the divine. You are no longer wanting to be validated by someone else because you know you are already celebrated. You no longer is in the energy of wanting to be validated by others or to anyone to co-sign whatever you're doing. You are now depending on a higher source to fuel you with whatever energy that's needed to go forward. Yeah, so you're allowing what no longer serves you to go in the opposite direction. This could be even, as I said, old mindset. People that you've grown up with. This could be even family. These people might not be bad people, but at the same time, where God is taking you, not everyone can take the same trip or the same journey as you. So you might have to courteous, courteously walk away. Not that you have any ill feeling about them or them about you, but for you to grow, you can't keep on holding on to things or people or even situation that is gonna burden you. You just got to let it go. On the human side might be hurting because you not wanting to let go, but the longer you hold on, the harder it is to grip who you are. So the divine has to maybe step in to show you who you are, not to be, how do I say it? The divine has to show you who you are so you no longer take breadcrumb from things or people or situation because you are the star yourself. You are love, not wanting anymore to be dependent on someone to give you what you already are. And you are love. Yes. Yeah, thank you. Divine abundance. You are love and you're divine abundance in your own right. You were born to align with love. Yeah, divine abundance. So, whatever you're looking for in everything and everyone that comes across you, you are everything that you're looking for. And this is so powerful. I want to say it again. You are everything that you're looking for in everything and everyone. God has given you everything that you need. So, no need to look outside of you for anything or anyone because who you are, you will gravitate to. And this is all after you surrender the old self. You surrender the old you, old mindset, could even be old religion, something, even old job, old family. You know, you could even have to walk away from family to find self. But this is what's required of you to find your own self. Sometimes we walk so far searching for what we think we don't have all this time. Whatever you're searching for is within us, within you. It's within you. But until you know, you will not know. Yeah, so you're being humbled by something. You're maybe being maybe in a praying mode at this time. You're not allowing the divine to take control, not wanting to control a situation sometimes when it's out of your hands. You might be holding, buying lock and hammer to knock down doors that are already closed. But this is divine. This is a divine gift to you to know who you are. This love is a divine gift. Yeah. You're handed this gift. And this is a gift of love. Love yourself. So this gift of love could come after a deep heartbreak, deep sorrow, deep heartbreak, something that broke your heart actually fixes your vision. I'm not laughing when I feel I'm sorry. Something you had to surrender that you had to detach from. This could even be someone, as I said before, this could be the pain, the struggle as to hold on to something that is really tight or squeezing your hand, but you still wanting to hold on to it. But You let go. You had to let go. You had to surrender. Tears are what happen when ice in your heart melts. So you could be in pain, in tears, after having to leave something that you wanted to build with, something you want to hold on to. This was creating a lot of pain for you. But even then, because of not knowing your own self worth, you keep on holding on to the pain and believing it was your only salvation. The salvation comes from God. And this, you're going to be receiving your own salvation. And you're going to be saved by your own mindset. God is going to set your mind in a way where you no longer look outside of you for anything because you already know you already is the gift given here of love. You are the gift of love given to everyone who you ever encounter, but sometimes they will never see until you're long gone, until you have to detach yourself and walk in the opposite direction. So they will now look at you from a distance, knowing they have missed something or missed a gift that was handed to them from the divine. Someone missed a gift. They didn't see your worth somehow. It's as if someone didn't know who you were, didn't see your worth, didn't see you were divinely guided and divinely loved because you are in your life purpose. Someone missed their calling, someone missed their gift. Someone possibly was called to build with you, but they did not realize until maybe it was long gone. I'm asked to look here. Yeah, you're now working on self love. You're loving yourself, knowing that everything you search for in everything and everyone you already have. So what else do you need to look for than look above? Because that's where your source is. So, collective, thank you again for joining me here at the Galaxy with God Love Notes. If the reading resonates, please let me know by commenting down below, liking, sharing, or even subscribing. So thanks again and good night. So if you don't get anything from what I said, just remember everything you're seeking is already within you.